with me that the world is an incredible place, and as much as we would love to explore all the amazing and stunning places, this is almost impossible. Which is why we've decided to give you a list of 23 most beautiful places in the world. The last 5 have to be the top of your travel list. Number 1. Machu Picchu, Peru. The historical wonder takes visitors back in time with its elaborate stonework and brilliant architecture. Located in the Andes Mountains, Machu Picchu is a reminder of the Inca civilization's remarkable engineering. The Inca metropolis of Machu Picchu has remained a mystery to modern-day scholars for generations. Located in the heart of the Andes Mountains, this site showcases the incredible craftsmanship and resourcefulness of the Inca civilization. To reach Machu Picchu, tourists have a few options: hike, train, or helicopter. Number 2. Niagara Falls, USA and Canada. These 3 enormous waterfalls, Horseshoe, America, and Bridal Veil, form the boundary between the United States and Canada. They are situated on the Niagara River between Lake Ontario and Erie. These world-renowned waterfalls, which formed during the last ice age, are a popular destination for families, honeymooners, and film crews. Indeed, artists such as Thomas Cole, as well as adventurers who descend on barrels and traverse on ropes, have been moved to tears by the awe-inspiring beauty of the waters that cascade down 57 meters before they reach Lake Ontario for many years. Number 3. Lisbon, Portugal. Sunshine is guaranteed for 290 days a year in this city. So no matter where you are, on the beach or atop a hill, there is breathtaking scenery to take in. Several Miradoro or viewing points dot the hillsides of this ancient city. Among them are the world-famous Miradoro de Gracia, as well as the less popular but no less stunning Miradoro de Monteagudo and Miradoro de Senhora de Monte. Number 4. Grand Canyon, USA. The Grand Canyon, a massive gorge carved out by the Colorado River over the past 5,000 years, is steep, 1 mile deep, and up to 18 miles wide in the Earth's crust. Despite the fact that even from the highest vantage point, you can only see a tiny fraction of it. The geology and age of the structure intrigue and amaze. Layers of multicolored rock reveal the effects of erosion and weathering over millions of years. The oldest rocks found at the base date back 1.8 billion years. Number 5. Banff National Park, Canada. The stunning Canadian Rockies, emerald lakes, and plethora of wildlife at Banff National Park are enough to captivate anyone. You can easily visit the park for a day trip or weekend retreat from Calgary because it is about 80 miles or 130 kilometers west of the city. The breathtaking beauty of the park is defined by the snow-covered majestic peaks. The awe-inspiring mountains in the vicinity are mirrored in the turquoise lakes, such as Moraine Lake and the world-famous Lake Louise, which is why this destination is considered one of the top 10 most picturesque spots on Earth. Number 6. The Great Wall of China, China. Impressive in size and craftsmanship, this man-made wonder is known to leave visitors in awe. It is one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world. Being perched on a mountain ridge affords breathtaking views, but the sheer magnitude of the human effort required to construct this famous landmark is mind-boggling. Number 7. Sydney, Australia. Natural beauty abounds in Sydney. from the golden sands and turquoise waters of Bondi Beach to the verdant rainforests of Ku-ring-gai Chase National Park and the bushland of Royal National Park. The Glebe Foreshore Walk, which offers views of Roselle Bay, Blackwater Bay, the Sydney Harbour and Anzac Bridge, is one of the greatest places to see in Sydney. Take a harbour cruise or ferry ride for a more relaxed sightseeing experience. Experience the thrill of Bridge Climb Sydney as you ascend the Sydney Harbour Bridge, the largest steel arch in the world, and take in breathtaking views of the city below. Number 8. Yellowstone National Park, USA. This 3,500 square mile park, which extends from Wyoming to Idaho and Montana, is both the oldest and one of the most famous national parks in the world. Amazing features include snow-capped mountains, timeless forests, alpine rivers that flow freely, a volcano with spectacular geysers and springs, deep canyons that change color as the sun moves across the sky, breathtaking views and paths that are perfect for hikers and wildlife. Number 9. Oai, Santorini, Greece. Oai, located atop a cliff with breathtaking views of Thracia, the Pelea volcano, and Nia Kamini, is the most famous and, dare I say it, most beautiful of Santorini's picturesque villages. Oai, located north of the island and only approximately 11 kilometers from Fira, is sure to enchant you with its sun-drenched verandas, traditional stone houses that line the winding streets, and stunning blue-domed churches. Number 10. Plitvice Lakes, Croatia. Approximately halfway between the Adriatic seacoast cities of Zadar and Zagreb in Croatia lies the enchanting Plitvice Lakes National Park, a 300 square kilometer haven of wild beauty teeming with wildlife including bears, wolves, boars, and birds. The park's 16 lakes are connected by waterfalls and natural man-made bridges. A ferry on Lake Kozjak transports visitors between the two lakes, and the lake itself is surrounded by natural and wooden walkways and hiking paths that wind around and across it. At any time of year, the lakes are picturesque, but they truly shine when they reflect the enchanted foliage or the delicate ice limbs of the trees in the area. Number 11. Victoria Falls, Zambia, Zimbabwe. This breathtaking natural wonder stands at an impressive 354 feet tall and is situated on the border between Zambia and Zimbabwe, following the course of the Zambezi River. From clearly marked vantage points, hundreds of thousands of tourists visit Zambia and Zimbabwe each year to marvel at the waterfalls. Sunset river cruises, bungee jumping, whitewater rafting, and ziplining are some of the other exciting activities that adventure seekers can do to get a closer look at Victoria Falls. Number 12. Amalfi Coast, Italy. In Campania, Italy, on the tip of the Sorrentine Peninsula, lies the breathtakingly picturesque Amalfi Coast. Along its 50 kilometers of coastline, one can see what appears to be the work of a romantic artist. Towering cliffs falling into the turquoise sea, small golden beaches tucked away in quiet coves, pastel sun-washed villages clinging to the mountainside of Mount Ravello, and fragrant orange groves vying for visibility with old vineyards. Number 13. Great Barrier Reef, Australia. The Great Barrier Reef, the sole habitable planet visible from space, is enormous. More than 3,000 reef systems, coral cays, and hundreds of islands, both large and small, with dazzling white sandy beaches, make up this 2,300-kilometer-long complex ecosystem off the coast of Queensland in northeastern Australia. Coral reefs are stunning on land, but what really sets them apart is the underwater life they support. There are over 600 different kinds of coral, both soft and hard, which together form a vibrant and fascinating habitat for countless tropical fish, sea stars, mollusks, turtles, sharks, and dolphins. Number 14. Chefchaouen, Morocco. Among the world's most picturesque cities, Morocco's Blue Pearl ranks high. This blue city, built in the 15th century, is nestled in the Rif Mountains of Morocco. Explore the winding blue alleys of the Medina and make your way up the steep cobblestone streets to the Spanish Mosque, a top spot for breathtaking views of the city. Number 15. Torres del Paine National Park, Chile. Torres del Paine National Park, located in Patagonia, Chile, at the southernmost tip of the Andes, is home to an abundance of natural wonders. It features towering mountains, ice-blue icebergs that have broken off from long-gone glaciers, lakes that seem to go on forever, geological wonders, winding fjords, swift rivers, ancient forests, and finally, boundless golden pampas teeming with wildflowers and rare animals like pumas and guanacos. Number 16. Benteng Chittorgarh, India. Located on the banks of the Barak River in southern Rajasthan, India, the 700-acre fort of Chittorgarh is the biggest fort in the country and is home to numerous palaces, temples, towers, and royal residences. Perched 180 meters above the surrounding plains, Benteng Chittorgarh is a site of great archaeological splendor, housing palaces like the Rana Kumbha and Fateh Prakash. Number 17. Salar de Uyuni, Bolivia. With an area of 4,086 square miles and an elevation of 11,995 feet, this salt flat in southwest Bolivia is the largest on the planet. The now 11,000 square kilometer expanse, which was once a lake, is reminiscent of the invisible cities with its dazzling white salt, inconceivable rock formations, and abandoned islands covered in cacti. The salt crust, which extends from a depth of 7 to 66 feet, is a briny sea that contains enough lithium to constitute 70% of the world's reserves. This desert-like expanse is usually pretty desolate, but in November it becomes a veritable pink carpet thanks to the thousands of flamingos that flock there and the 80 bird species that call it home. Number 18. Lake Bled, Slovenia. Lake Bled is a popular Slovenian tourist destination that gets even more picturesque as you approach it. It draws in lovers on Bled Island, people who want to take it easy on a hike around the lake or row across its calm waters, and young adventurers who want to explore the steep hiking trails in the Julian Alps and Karavanka Mountains. Surrounded by massive snow-capped mountains and ancient verdant forests, it features a vibrant emerald green lake with a small island in the center, a church, and a medieval castle clinging to its slopes. Number 19. Queenstown, New Zealand. With its reputation as the adventure capital of the world, Queenstown offers visitors the chance to enjoy the great outdoors to the fullest. This city offers a wide variety of activities for all types of adventurers: hiking, skiing, skydiving, rafting, winery hopping, and cruising. The Milford Sound is just one example. The glacier lake that Queenstown is situated on, Lake Wakatipu, reflects the majestic mountains that surround it, aptly called the Remarkables, creating an absolutely breathtaking panorama. Number 20. Kyoto, Japan. Kyoto is a magnificent city because of its beautiful scenery and magnificent architecture. Kiyomizu-dera Temple and Kinkakuji are just two of the many Shinto shrines and Buddhist temples in Kyoto, which are situated on the island of Honshu. Among other breathtaking locations are the Tugetsukyo Bridge. See the cherry blossoms in the spring or the foliage in the fall by visiting at the right time. White sand beaches, relaxing onsen, hot springs, and breathtaking scenery make the Tango Hanto Peninsula an absolute must-see. Arashiyama, in Kyoto's northwest, is one of the city's most picturesque areas thanks to its magnificent bamboo forest. Number 21. Cape Town, South Africa. Just looking at Cape Town from its vantage point between the Atlantic and the famously flat-topped Table Mountain would be enough. However, the abundance of breathtaking natural scenery makes it a popular destination for a wide range of activities. Whether you're looking for an adrenaline rush shark diving, hiking Table Mountain, or riding a rotating cable car to the top, or a more relaxed experience swimming and drinking cocktails on Camps Bay Beach, biking along Sea Point Promenade, there are plenty of museums, wineries, cellar tours, music festivals, and exciting restaurants serving everything from waterfront South African grills to hidden gem dim sum joints. Number 22. Prague, Czech Republic. Walking around Prague is the greatest way to see the city. Take in the sights from atop one of Prague's many towers, the Lesser Town Bridge Towers, the Old Town Bridge Tower, the Old Town Hall Tower, each offering a unique perspective of the Czech capital. Take in the sights of the Gothic churches, Baroque buildings, the Vltava River waterfront, and Old Town Square. Visit the astronomical clock every hour to see a medieval performance. Spanning the centuries, the Charles Bridge has been adorned with statues of Catholic saints since its construction in 1402. Number 23. Mauna Kea Beach, Hawaii, USA. Of all the magnificent beaches on Hawaii's Big Island, the golden sand beach known as Mauna Kea is among the most picturesque. The beach is great for strolls along its length and breadth, but it's really prime swimming territory because the sand gently slopes into the water, making it easy for even the youngest swimmers to get in. Until the water is waist deep, you can continue wading for a considerable amount of time. At the two far ends of the beach, protected by natural rock promontories, snorkeling is also a popular activity. And that concludes our journey through the 23 most beautiful places in the world. This is a humbling reminder of the incredible diversity and beauty that exists in our world. Remember, the most beautiful journeys often begin with a single step, or a click of the subscribe button. Make sure to also give us a like and share this video to your adventure-loving friends.